Okay, so now we're going to take what we learned from the perspective of the pos 3 offlaner in the Radiant top lane, because that's their offlane, and we're going to relate it to mid and how these things apply to mid. We go mid. Mid is weird. The two side lanes are played in this meta as dual lanes, so it's a 2v2 essentially. A duel, you have two people, whereas mid is always solo. In previous metas, the off lane was solo, and you would tri-lane your safe lane to give your carry a lot of space, but people don't do that currently. Right now it's 2-1-2 basically, so mid's a 1v1. And being a 1v1 means you get a lot more experience because you're not splitting XP in half 99% of the time, or however often the support's in lane helping and taking some XP. And also, there's no camp close enough to pull, which is very relevant. So there's no pulling in this lane. There's a camp over here, which I guess you could theoretically pull if you cut like this tree, but people don't pull. Maybe it's too close, maybe it's too easy to disrupt. I'm not sure. I just know that people don't pull mid. And there's another camp over here that maybe you could pull, and then Dire would have a similar thing, but this one's high ground, and this one's over here. So like theoretically speaking, you should be able to pull, but I don't know why people don't. Also, tangos. People share tangos with the mid player, because one, there are not a lot of trees nearby in the river where creeps meet. So if creeps are here, where it currently says game is paused, because that's where they meet, and you need to go regen, eat a tango, you have to walk all the way back to this tree, and then walk back, which is probably going to take you about 10 seconds, which is a lot of time to be missing CS. So there aren't a lot of tangos, there aren't a lot of trees, so you don't want to buy 3 tangos, because you're probably not going to end up eating too many tangos, because it's just not convenient for you. So because tangos aren't as good for you and you're not going to buy as many, we got 2 shared tangos this time, that's Pog, you can afford to buy less regen and more stats basically. So instead of on Slardar in the off lane, I would probably go Quelling Blade, Gauntlets, 1 set of tangos, the Fairy Fire, the Healing Salve, and I think that's all you can afford. I don't remember how much that costs. You're basically trading 2 branches for a set of tangos. Whereas, no, you could probably just trade the 1 branch. Yeah, branches are 50 each. You could still have 1 branch in that build. I hope these guys aren't staying here. We're just gonna mid, top, bot. Usually the bots listen and they go where you tell them. Slardar likes the Fairy Fire because it gives him a little extra damage. He trades by right-clicking a lot instead of spells because his only quote-unquote nuke does how much damage? 80 to 260, which isn't that low, but it's not that good. So Slardar likes the Fairy Fire. It's a little emergency regen if you need it, and it just ups your damage a bit. Let's see. Branches are extra important mid. You'll see them a lot on cores in the side lanes because it's just a little extra stats if you have 50 gold and nothing better to spend it on once you have the rest of your items. And it builds into a magic wand. Oh no, we don't want to use that. No, thank you. We can't use that anyways because it's paused, but built into wand, which is a good item. So it's not uncommon to see a branch or 2 in the side lanes. In mid, it's extra important because you can plant these to grow a tree, which you then eat with your tango. And if you eat a tree from a branch, the shared tango gives you double regen. So instead of 7, it's 14, which is a lot. So let's see, we're just gonna swap one of these branches, I think, for this tango. Do I want to drop the salve as well? Maybe. We'll probably end up using the tango first anyways. We're gonna head over here. Slardar is a hero that trades with right clicks a lot, like we said. So we're going to be doing a lot of that as well. Is there anything else I wanted to touch on? We have stats. We want to right click people. Oh yeah, I don't play mid, so this is going to be extremely sloppy branch placement to get tangos. Do I get this bounty? I do. I don't know why no one else is here, but okay, you guys can go on them. I'm leaving. I have a lane to get to. So there's no pulling in the mid lane, which means lane equilibrium is a lot of blocking, which we missed because we were getting that rune. Blocking and creep aggro. Oh, don't tell me he's here. No, 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 no. You leave, Elder Titan. Elder Titan's here. Okay, this is tragic. Leave, please. Please. Mid, top, bot, top, bot. Please leave. We can't show off mid if he's here, because the whole point is it's a 1v1. Okay. Now, as we load into another bot game and hope that the bots don't try to steal our lane, the reason that you don't want two people mid, top, bot, bot, and we're gonna get those same items we just did. This. Did I get 2 of these? Yes, I did. And then they gave me tangos. And we go mid. The reason you don't want a second person mid is you're not being clever and getting the other team to get 2v1'd, like, yeah, we're gonna win our trades. They're going to get twice as much XP as you are, and the kind of hero you put in the mid lane is the kind that scales well with levels. So if their mid is level say 6 when your mid is level 3 or 4 because you had someone there taking XP, if that person who was laning with you ever leaves to go help another lane, you're now in a 1v1 and you're level 4 and they're level 6. So you're at a massive disadvantage. So that's a no-no. Usually the only time you have anyone visiting the mid lane with you, I didn't buy a ward either game. Oop. Usually the only time you have anyone ever visiting you in the mid lane is if they're ganking. Otherwise, it's a 1v1 because you need your XP. You don't want to share. It's not worth it to get to 2v1 them. A gank is fine if it's going to help you. But you do not want... No, we're gonna leave. See you guys. Oh. Catch up with the courier real quick. No, we missed the block anyways, it's fine. It's not huge against the bots, but it is relevant. I like to ward up over here. So we're just going to do that real quick. Just outside the tower range, because towers have true sight, so they will see it. So every 4 times that Slardar hits an enemy, he bashes them. Denies don't count. You want to use this to your advantage. Where is... Oh, they're running around being stupid. That's fine. We just have a free lane for a little bit. You want to use this to your advantage. Our range creep dies real quick. Oh, here's Kunkka. Wow, it's Kunkka again. So every 4 times, you want to go on them instead of the creeps, basically. I should put this branch here. Their lane is going to push very hard. So now we have a bash queued, and he's basically zoned off, because he knows if he walks up he's getting stunned. Now he's no longer getting stunned. And this is mid, it's just a 1v1. to get this. One more and we can go on him. We're just gonna hit a thing and walk up. Oh, we missed that. Tough. This is a free deny. May as well. Actually, we can deny our other range creep as well. Can I get this? Yeah, I can. Oh, that's lucky. He put that right into range for us. Kind of insane. We're not going to use the branches if we don't need to, I think. I don't know if you should aggressively use your branches in mid. But it means we get to save these. I haven't been buying items. Oops. And now we're going to miss CS to buy items. We have a bash queued. I want to hit him. Our nuke is another stun. And right now we're trading in his creep wave, which is bad because we're tanking extra damage. So we're going to back up a little bit. We still haven't bought items, but it's fine. I want a bracer and a stick, which actually can be a full wand. Denies are probably extra important in the mid lane because XP. He has cleave. Now he doesn't have cleave. They don't have vision. Okay, so mid lane has this high ground here where the river is low ground, and their creeps don't have vision on you if you are standing on the high ground, which is extremely relevant. Because if you're trying to creep aggro, they need vision on you to actually go on you. I'm gonna buy some tangos. I don't know if that's actually good. Oh, he went for runes. So every 4 minutes, that's a DD. Okay, he has double damage right now. And I am fear. Let's pause. So every 4 minutes, I believe it's every 4, it could be every 2 minutes after the 4-minute mark, a rune spawns either here or here. Unlike the bounty runes, this rune gives you some sort of special effect. He has double damage, which increases his base damage by 100%. So he has lots of damage right now, basically. We can't really creep aggro easily unless we... No. Oh, we've been axed. Okay. We have bash up. We're gonna run. Reasons we buy tangos. It's tough because he has a cleave. We're losing our bash for this CS, but I want it. Kunkka's a solid mid because he can harass while CSing because of that cleave, and he also just obliterates the creep wave. I need a ring of health. We are going to send our courier over to the secret shop while Kunkka gets free CS because we can't really contest him with this much HP. Not bash. We do not have bash. He is taking lots of damage. We're gonna make sure that's refreshed. No, he backs. We can't go on him under the tower. We run. Alright, we're gonna level this, and oh my lord. Courier's just chilling, waiting to get got. I don't think we're gonna get a good example of trading with right clicks here. Maybe we'll have to hop into the offlane. Yeah, let's do that. Now we're gonna have endless fights.